Hello everyone, A369 here, welcome back to another video, where today in this video we're not playing some games. Today in this video I am doing a speed animation, as you can see, and it's all for my Twitch. There's actually just one, but it's for my Twitch, so when you follow me now you'll see this animation on Twitch. Obviously you'll see the animation at the end of the video, because I would have finished it by then. So yeah, just enjoy this video. It's kind of a cheap one, so I could just get a video out for this week, but shush, it did really take a long time to animate this, so just leave a like down below if you want to see more of these, and even if you don't, I'm still going to make them because why not? But then again, do leave a like, because it does show me that you like this content, and also leave, if you really do like this video, drop a subscribe, and also check out all my other videos. Anyway, go on to enjoy the video. It's, I wouldn't say it's a good one, I would say it's an interesting one, because I have never done this before, so don't bully me if I'm bad. Here is the end of this 1 minute introduction. Okay guys, now that old AJ is gone and boring AJ is gone, the little start man AJ, I am here, the second AJ, yes. As you can see, I am animating, as I said at the start. And if you want to know what I'm using to animate right now, it's Adobe Animate. Adobe makes some really good apps. I actually use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit these. Adobe, man, it's so good. It's really good. Just check it out if you need to. It might be a bit expensive, but I don't pay for it, so it's fine. Ooh, revealing my secrets. Yeah, anyway, as you can see right now, I'm drawing a blobfish because my whole channel, my whole Twitch channel is based on blob. My whole YouTube channel is based on blobs. It's my community. If you guys subscribe right now, you know that you're part of the blob army, and if you didn't, you are. So yeah. As you can see, I'm drawing a blob, and my plan at the start was to make it jump, but I decided to do that anyway. Yeah. So then I did that. I made it jump, and as you can see, I'm still getting used to it all, because I never really used Adobe Premiere Pro before. Sorry, Adobe Animate before. It's really hard to use. Well, it's not hard to use if you know what you're doing, but I decided to just be like, nah, I'm not listening to any tutorials, I'm just going to go for it. So, because I don't really like being told what to do by a random person on the internet. It's fine. It's really good to use. So if you guys are ever wanting to animate, this is a good app. Obviously, it's not free. As you can see here, I was really trying to find a color, but I couldn't find one. If you guys know by my whole actual blob thing, it's actually quite a good color, and I couldn't find that color. I couldn't replicate it. So I just decided to go for this one. No, this one. I guess not. Maybe just skip it all then. That's fine. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I don't know why Kilometer and Beely actually told me it was a good color. So I'm like, okay, fine. I guess I'll go with it. And if you see at the bottom, all the little squares with dots in them, they're just frames. So every box is another frame, and that is actually how I did it. I did 2 frames, and then 2 frames in the same space, and then another 2 frames a bit upwards, as you can see there. It just keeps going further and further up, and obviously I was still learning what to do, so I just decided to do 2 frames, and I did it 30 frames per second, because that's all I really knew how to do. But it worked out quite well, surprisingly. And if you see them blue lines right there, that's just the rulers. You can get rulers on this, and it shows you, like, well, you'd get to decide where you're like, yeah, okay, I don't really want to go out of the lines of these rulers. So if you just put the rulers there, then it'll remind you that you just, yeah, don't go out them lines, man. I was actually getting the hang of it. Except from that part, kind of just ripped off his whole face there. But it's all okay. And if you guys have any suggestions for animations for my other subscribe and stuff, leave it in the comments below, and I might take it into consideration. Well, I will take it into consideration, but I might not do it. Don't be sad. I only choose good options. So if I don't choose yours, it was probably terrible. If you can hear the background music in this video, Zach actually told me about this music, and it's great. It's copyright free, and it's such a good song. I actually vibe to this on a daily basis. Because because it's quite cool, it's quite good, and since it's copyright free, I can put it in all my videos if I want to. I'm obviously not, but the speed drawings will, speed animations actually, will actually, it's just good. It's a good, relaxing, upbeat music. Relaxing and upbeat, kind of don't really go together, but it was good. As you can see, right now, the blue and the purple, I added a new layer, and it worked because the first layer is the blob going up, and the second layer is the blob going down for the jump, because, like, obviously when you jump, you go up and down, unless you just jump and then you fly away forever. That would... oh no. Anyway, yeah, and then I added a third layer, and this third layer was probably one of the most important things there, because I didn't realize that I needed this until I added it, but I decided to add a shadow, because I really had a massive debate with Glominator. Well, it wasn't really a debate, but we really was so confused. It was like, when you jump up, does your shadow get smaller or bigger? Because obviously if you put your hand close to a light, the shadow gets bigger, and if you move it away, it gets smaller. But when you jump, it gets smaller. But what I was thinking, I was like, well, but you're closer to the sun. I'm like, yeah, but you're not really that closer to the sun, because the sun's like millions of miles away. I actually don't know that. I didn't really bother searching it up, but yeah. So we figured it out eventually. We tried to search it up, but it didn't really give us anything. But it was like, yeah, no, they get smaller. Yeah, and we went with that. I don't know if it's true still, but yeah, they definitely go smaller. I'm 99.9% sure. I put the transparent effect on, so it's kind of greyish, and I also moved that layer to the bottom, so then, you know, you couldn't, then it didn't collide with any of the other things, because if it was over the top of the blob, that would not be very helpful, because shadows don't appear on top of you unless something else is in front of you. Don't know if you guys know how shadow works, but now you do, just in case you didn't. This was actually one of the easiest things to do, but it was quite confusing and quite annoying. But okay, I say it was annoying and it was easy, but the annoying thing was I didn't know how small to do the shadow each time, and eventually it has to be really small, obviously. And obviously I did that, and it worked, so I'm quite proud of myself for that. And the red layer right there, as you can see, I just copied and pasted all the shadows, but backwards. And then it just looked like the shadows were going back. It goes up, it goes big, then it goes small, then big. And that, I was really proud of that. The end result is actually really good, and we're actually coming to near the end of this video. Here's the end result.